Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It is a sparkly, a little bit chilly, but sunny and beautiful day. So I am standing in one of our greenhouses right now, and I know folks like to see the plants that we're growing. So just a reminder that the back big greenhouse is closed. The greenhouse where we usually grow, where you can go in and browse all of our later summer crops, that's currently closed. We'll let you know if that changed at all, but that's our staging area for packing orders and just having all of our little baby summer crops. They're not quite ready yet. Folks are very, good morning, Blanca. Folks are very eager to get planting, which I totally understand, but there's lots of good cold crops that are a better choice for right now. We're expected to get down to like 30 on Friday, so the last thing you want to do is put your tomatoes, your peppers, your eggplant, your cucumbers, your summer squash, any of that stuff in the ground, because it's just gonna die. So please hold off on any summer crops. We aren't even going to be putting out the tomato, pepper, eggplant, all those seedlings until probably mid-May. So we want you to have success. So that's why we're making that choice. So let me turn around here and show you some of the beauty in our greenhouses. So I'm in sort of the smaller, what we call our, I think it's labeled as our vegetable house, but we have a mix of vegetables as well as some beautiful flowers. So we have some Swiss chard in here. We have, let's see, what do we have here? We have some Romanesco cauliflower. Cool. If you've ever seen that, it's a one of the only vegetables that grows in a fractal shape. You can check that out. It's Fractal, I believe. You can Google that and look up Romanesco cauliflower. It's gorgeous. We have some lettuces in here. We have all kinds of annuals. Look at these beautiful hanging baskets. And again, you want to watch out when you're bringing a hanging basket home. You want to make sure the ones especially that we have outside already are a little bit more cold hardy, but they certainly do not tolerate a freeze or frost well. So bring those in. Make sure to look at the weather before you leave your hanging baskets out all night. So let's go over here. There's some big doings back here getting set up for our new walk-in cooler that's going to help us through this summer with all of our additional stuff we're going to be growing to prepare for the stand and the CSA. There's lots of stuff going on in there, more hanging baskets, some geraniums, that sort of thing. And then we do ask if you come before 11 to browse the plants. Again, of course, please maintain social distancing. But if you do come before 11 to browse the plants, feel free to look around, but we do only open to sell you those plants starting at 11. So please try to remember that when you're coming over, because we need those morning hours to be packing orders and getting ready for you for the rest of the day. So here's some more beautiful stuff that we have out. We have a lot of really beautiful proven winners plants that we sell, so you can check those out. So lots of nice stuff going on. And even this stuff, it's more cold hardy, but it does need a little bit of time to perk up after it getting colder over the night. So try to be as patient as you can until it gets a little bit warmer to really go for your planting whole hog. And then we have over this away all the chards, the lettuces, all of the kind of cabbage family, the brassica family crops. And these are the things that are gonna do okay if you put them in the ground now. Oh, and you might hear, if you come to get ice cream or buy your plants or grocery shop, there is a larger adult cow over hanging out with our barnyard animals. So you'll probably hear her mooing. I don't know if you can see her, but she's being all vocal over there right now. So that's kind of fun to hear her. And then this is our perennial table. There's some nice phlox in the front. That's that sort of creeping. It kind of almost grows a blanket on your, after I'll go this way so the shadow's not, there we go. Kind of grows a beautiful blanket of color. So you often see it in this pink, this kind of more pale purpley blue, and then white as well. So this is all the perennials right here. You'll see the sign that labels it as perennials. Good morning, Salsa. Good morning, Debbie. Okay, so this is just a little tour for you, and then over closer to the stand as you first walk in, you will see more of the herbs, the potted herbs. So I'll show you that as well. And then we do have some soil. We did sell out of the raised bed mix. We're not going to be getting any more of that in, but you are able to make a good mix for your raised beds from the soil that we have. So you can definitely do that. And one personal thing that I like to do is I'm a big fan of the square foot gardening. So if you look up Mel's Mix, M-E-L, Mel's Mix, that's a nice, you can use some of our soil and add some amendments and make a really nice raised bed mix. So we have some cat grass still. And so here are the herbs, the kitchen herbs. I hear Daisy the donkey. She probably thinks she's about to get a treat of some sort. All right, so let's head in for the tour and the announcements. It's a little windy, so bear with me for a second. Woo, it's windy. All right, so I'm gonna turn my Wi-Fi back on here. Hold on. All right, there we go. Hopefully it wasn't much of a blip there. So I'm just gonna a couple more announcements here. So for items that are going to be coming from our kitchen today, we're going to be, Skylar's going to be doing some ratatouille. If you haven't had ratatouille before, it's a nice mix of summer vegetables, sort of a tomatoey sauce, and you can have that over pasta or rice or however you choose. So that'll be available hopefully later today. She'll be doing a quiche, probably spinach and pepper, but that'll be TBD. Some more muffins, some more cookies. She'll be doing some more hamburger rolls. So we do still have some of our ground beef, so you can make some hamburgers with some of our rolls and some of our beef. And she'll be doing some cinnamon rolls as well. We will be getting in as well more bread today from the Dutch Epicure that bakes the good loaf bread. So they have sourdoughs. Let's see if I can remember. There's plain sourdough. There is a cheddar basil sourdough. They do a rosemary olive oil, a 7-grain sourdough. What else? I think that's, and did I say plain sourdough? And then for the loaf breads, there's a honey wheat, a molasses, a multigrain, a cinnamon swirl, a cinnamon raisin. So all kinds of stuff. So hi John and hi Candy. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you had a good experience yesterday, Candy. So here we go. That's the end of my announcements. So 673-0647 if you are already ready to place a phone order. And let's see, Corey joining late, but when I go to the website, yeah. So we had a brief. Hi Corey. We had a brief sort of soft opening this I think Saturday, testing out our website. So it's currently not available. We just did a soft opening trial run to see how it went, and then hopefully, soon, within the next week or so, maybe you will be able to go to tromblygardens.net and do online ordering. But we want to kind of figure out all the kinks first. So that's why it says site under maintenance right now. One thing I did forget to show you yesterday is that in the tour, is that we have some grapes. So we have the green grapes, and then we have the red grapes. We are selling the clementines by the piece, and then we still have some of the delicious local Enna chocolate. The dancing shoes is that more of a milk chocolate. If you prefer milk chocolate, that's a really delightful milk chocolate, and then the dark chocolate right there. Ooh, Kernel Bakery sliced loaves will be showing up today too. Good to know, John. Thank you. So we'll have to see what that's all about. Very exciting. So some delicious bread from Kernel Bakery will be coming later today too. And John, if you have a projected ETA on that, let me know, and I can announce that. So we still have some rhubarb, so you can make your rhubarb desserts or whatever, what have you. So I'm just that's the end of just the new announcements for today. So if you want to sign off, 673-0647 to place your phone order, and now I'm going to launch into the full tour, and then I'll do my joke at the end. And okay, noon. John says noon for the Kernel Bakery bread. Perfect. And then I did have a customer submission for a joke yesterday. So a different, not John Sullivan, but a different John gave me a joke. So I'm going to be the green onions, also known as scallions, basil, and here's our herb table. We have the cilantro, the tarragon, the sage, and the rosemary. Going around here, past that delicious Enna chocolate, past the grapes, past the individual clementines. We have some corn, spaghetti squash, acorn squash, and butternut squash. Then we have the large multicolored peppers, the small multicolored snacking peppers, slicing tomatoes, the heirloom tomatoes, the red grape and the rainbow cherry tomatoes, the green peppers, the cucumbers, the summer squash, the zucchini. Hold on just one second. Someone is knocking at the door. Hi. One second. Hold on one second, folks. Hey, George. Can you check at the door? I'm not sure what somebody might have a delivery or something. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay. Then we have some more of those beautiful eggplants still. We have the seedless cucumbers as well as the slicing cucumbers. We have the avocados. We have the navel oranges, the lemons, and the limes. We have some mango still, some pineapple, the bags of clementines, and the grapefruit. And then the 3 types of apples, the Honey Crisp, the Gala, and the Granny Smith. And then we have bananas as well. We still have some watermelon. And then we do still have the yeast. We have 2 types of flour, the higher gluten bread flour and the King Arthur all-purpose. And then the confectioner's sugar, the brown sugar, and the granulated sugar. There's that Valacenti pasta pizza and the pasta sauce. Some yummy olive oil. Past the salsas, past the jams and jellies, past the hot sauces, the soup mixes, past the coffee, past the Quarter Moon Farm black garlic that we always carry. If you're missing that at the Milford Farmers Market, we have it in stock. The rubs, the jams and jellies, the mustards from Ruth's Mustards. Then we have red onions right here, shallots, the Vidalia, leeks, and the Spanish onions. Yes, Corey, we have a lot of delicious hot salsas. We have a green hot salsa, a red hot salsa. The Kitchen Garden Farm salsas are probably our hottest. And then we also have some other more mild salsas from White Mountain Canning, I believe, as well as maybe some Maine Chef's slightly less hot salsas. The Yukon Gold potatoes, the red potatoes, sweet potatoes, and the white potatoes. 5-pound bags of all the kinds of potatoes except for the sweet potatoes. The mini bags of little potatoes there, garlic, ginger, and then we have the white button, the portobello caps, and the baby bellas. We have the rainbow carrots at the top, those yellow ones, and then we have the orange carrots as well. A couple artichokes. We have the red beets as well as the golden beets, the celery, the asparagus, the lettuce, the cauliflower, and the broccoli. These are bags of green beans right here, and then the cabbage, and then just the curly kale for today. Then here are the flavors for the quarts of ice cream. Those are $8 a quart. And then a reminder that for our scooping ice cream, we do offer lots of other different flavors, so come and check those out. The red cap milk is the whole, the blue cap is the 1%, and then the silver cap is the skim. Up top there we have the heavy cream. The green cap is the half and half, chocolate, coffee, more chocolate, and then more coffee. We have strawberries, so raspberries, strawberries, blueberries. We have some fruit salad. We have some gravy. We have some chili. We have some watermelon lemonade. We're all stocked with the elderberry syrup. And then we have some Bell and Goose cheese curds, Bell and Goose Flora Hayward, delicious fancy cheese. We got more mozzarella in. That's new from yesterday. The Boggy Meadow Swiss, the more Maplebrook, the ricotta this time. Both the chicken eggs and the duck eggs. The duck eggs are local as well as the chicken eggs, and the duck eggs are sold in 6-packs as opposed to 12 packs. We have some baby spinach in. We have some spring mix. We have fiddleheads. We have some house-made basil oil, strawberry vinaigrette, roasted pepper ketchup, some Sartell family yogurt, and I think we're sold out of the cork, it looks like, which is that sort of almost like a cream cheese, but we do still have their yogurt, the Micro Mama's kraut, and then the small puddings, rice, tapioca, chocolate, vanilla, butterscotch, and then if you want a bigger flavor, they're just in the back there, and we can help you if you need help getting back to that case, or back into the back of the case. Both the salted and the unsalted butter. And then we have the small, the Carlson Orchards lemonade, as well as the Natalie's OJ. Okay, and then this table will be full of bread, probably within the next hour or so. We're just waiting for our delivery from Dutch Epicure. And then we have some delicious baked goods, some savory and some sweet. There's some of that Fox family chips, salt and pepper, salt and vinegar, and we had some plain. Perhaps we're sold out. We can check on that for you. And then for meats, we're mostly down to pork products. We have a few, we have a little bit of ground beef, not that much. We have some hot Italian sausage. We did bring in some bacon as well. We have some larger cuts, like these nice pork loin roasts. We do have, I believe, some, let's see what's down there. There's some pork shoulder right there. Topsoil, loam, seasoned compost in bulk. So Lisa, that would be more of a Steve Trombley question, and I can at the end of this, at the end of the video, I can get you that number for bulk soil, loam, and compost. There's a nice big beef brisket right there. Check that out. That's huge. We did get some more of the chicken. Let's see, is this the chicken or the turkey? I think it's I can never tell. The chicken breast. That's the chicken breast. Yep, chicken is right here, Corey. There we go. So we bring that in. We don't raise our own chickens, but we have been trying to get some in for you folks. Some smaller steaks, some Delmonico, and yeah, here is the maple syrup prices, and we do have some cool new bottles that Matt brought us that could be nice for gifts. We have these kind of bottles, as well as these pretty maple leaf bottles. And then here are the honey prices. And a reminder, we did get some more of that really cool honeycomb in. There's the honeycomb. And then we have those White Mountain Canning soup mixes. We did get in some more hand sanitizer. I think the lady who was knocking on the door was bringing some bug spray, which was a customer request. So you can inquire about that probably in a couple hours after we get it in the system. So yeah, this is yarn from wool from our own sheep, which I haven't been highlighting as much, but you could certainly purchase some of our non-grocery items if you wanted to as well. So there we go, some of this, the Nor'easter popcorn. What kind of soup mixes? We have the country soup, we have the mountain chili, we have the harvest soup, and then if you go over to the Jimbo's side of things, there is some Jimbo's, the farmhouse cheddar, the harvest garden vegetable, Welsh potato, so all kinds of good things. Are you getting in any sweet Italian sausages? I believe that what we have right now is all that we have, Debbie. We're just running really low on meat because everybody wants to buy a lot of meat right now. But I can double check that for you and then note it in the comments. And I'll also put down Steve Trombley's number for bulk soil in the comments as well. Let's see. Yeah, Corey, your chicken question got answered, I believe. So here we go. This is from John. I'm not going to say last names, but let me know if you want me to in the future if folks submit a joke. So this is from customer John, from listener and watcher John. How do you spell farm? How do you spell farm? It might not be how you think. E-I-E-I-O. Thank you, John. Thank you for your farmy joke. If you have any farmy or vegetable-y or whatever-y jokes for me, just make sure that they're kid-friendly. That would be great. 673-0647. We are open for in-person sales today starting at 11. You can start calling now for any phone or delivery orders, or a reminder that if you do a porch pickup order, I guess it's now a tent pickup order because we're going to have all of those underneath the white tent on the left side of the building for your convenience. So 673-0647, thanks for watching, and we're getting more bread in today. We're getting pies in tomorrow. We're out of pies right now, so if you want your order to include a pie, wait until tomorrow for that. But we will have bread later today, so you can we can let you know what flavors we're expecting, and then you can add that to your order today. 673-0647. Thank you. Bye.